LeBron, we saw you have a extreme display of emotion in the fourth when I think you guys go up 13 and you were obviously rolling. How good did this feel for you and your team to have this type of effort tonight?
I feel good because it was an all-around team effort. Washington played extremely well, especially those first two quarters. And for us to be able to come in the third quarter, and that's been one of our down quarters a lot this year, hold them to 23 points in that third and run off 37, it was big for our team, big for our ball club.
You had the 25-point streak earlier in the year, which I think was the longest of your career, and now it's two 50-point games in the last 3 games. What's going right for you?
I don't know. I just feel really good. Just continue to put in the work every day. Even on off days, I'm always thinking about the game. Obviously, I'm watching the game. You guys see me tweet yesterday. I was watching the Nets Sixers game and so many other games, but just keeping the main thing, and that's the season. And every game and every opponent, not getting away from the game a little bit, but not fully. And just always trying to stay present. And when game day is here, I'm here 5 hours before the game and prepping on myself individually, prepping on what I need to do to help this team be victorious, prepping on everything that I can possibly do in my power to try to help this team be as great as we can be that night. So that's what's going into.
Hey, LeBron, I have 2 quick for you. You've always, especially during the pandemic season, kind of told us about how much you miss the energy in crowds and stuff like that. It hasn't always been great this year because of the losing at home. Between this and Saturday, it seems like you've really kind of soaked some of that in when it's been there like it was tonight. What have those moments been like for you?
Oh, it's been great. Listen, the Laker faithful know when bad basketball is being played, and they know when good basketball is being played. They have the right to have any response they want. At the end of the day, they've seen so many great teams, so many great individuals, so many great individual performances, so many great things in this building and over the course of this franchise history. So for me, being a part of this franchise is, I feel like I just try to give them an opportunity to have memorable nights as well. I try to, give them something to cheer for, give them something to feel good about on a nightly basis. And I know, it hasn't been as great as they would like it for it to be this year, but you take the small wins when they come, for sure.
I'm sure you won't tell us exactly what happened, but can you tell us can you share some of the interactions with Kuz tonight? And the one that stands out to me was you hit that turnaround, that really high arcing turnaround. He just kind of laughed. Any of those moments tonight were special seeing him?
Absolutely, every moment. We matched up a lot tonight. Seeing my 2 brothers, KCP and Kuz, and seeing Kuz's development this year has been so amazing. His playmaking, his shot making, his decision making throughout the season. KCP continues to just obviously can shoot the heck out of the ball, and just a great teammate. But it's always a welcoming feeling when you see one of your teammates that you was in the foxhole with to win a championship, because you know how much blood, sweat, tears, and everything that went with that, trying to accomplish that. So, I love the fact that they're thriving so much right now. Kuz is leading them in scoring with Brad out, and KCP is second. KCP in the last 10, 12 games been shooting 50% from the three-point line. And Kuz been, he's damn near had a double-double almost every game, or every other game. So, I just love what those guys are doing. I'm happy for them.
Kind of speaking of teammates, Malik, Taylon with the hammer dunk, Austin with that play to the rim before that timeout. Those guys were kind of picking up on, it seemed like, on your energy. What did they do in the fourth quarter, and how have you seen those guys grow over the last couple of weeks?
Well, we're on the floor for a reason in the fourth, and I expect those guys to make plays, and because they're on the floor, and I know what they're capable of. I know what Malik is capable of. Obviously, I've been in the foxhole with THT, and Austin has proven himself. So, It was great to see those guys make plays down the stretch especially when the Wizards, started doubling my pick and rolls or my ISOs, and those guys continued to make plays. It was great to see that.
Mike, you have one last question?
Just to follow up, LeBron, on the court, you were talking about NBA Jam, that feeling you kind of get in. I wonder, did you like to play to try to get on fire? Were you a dunker? What team did you usually like to play with? Please, just more on that.
Yeah, I would definitely try to get on fire. Because you can shoot from back then. Shoot from half court was like something unheard of, and now guys are really doing it. So back then I would play with the Seattle Supersonics because you would get Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. I would play with the Bulls a little bit, but obviously MJ wasn't on the game because now that I found out when I'm much older and I'm a professional, they didn't have his name and likeness to be able to put him on the game. So you have to play with like Horace and Scotty, or the Mavericks. You could play with J Kidd or Mashburn, or you could sub and put Jimmy Jackson in there. Because it was usually like 3 guys. So you're testing my history right now with video game, which I love. But definitely, to be able to catch fire was something that you would definitely try to do, because you would literally come right as soon as you hit that half-court line, you would let it go. Oh, and the Golden State Warriors too, because you could play with like Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin. Yeah, that was nice too. Yeah.
You need a guy who can get blocks.